I mean, if you want to give me early access, guys, my business email is at the link in the description box below. Thank you very much. Hey my beautiful creatures, it's Pixelade here and welcome back to the channel. I never say this in any of my videos. I don't know why, but if you're new, welcome. I make videos on life simulation games, and if you aren't new, then welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys, all of you guys are having an amazing week. I hope that life is treating you very, very well. Today I am here with, you guessed it by the title, another life simulation game is coming. Now before we get into this, let's talk about People of the Newberry. I've been seeing a lot of interesting speculation and a lot of deep digging going on the internet, and there are a lot of red flags with this game. There is a huge group of people that I would say think that People of the Newberry is a hoax, a completely fake game, and that the developers are simply just trying to get clout and trying to get money on their donations page. So I'm going to say this right now. I do have another video for People of the Newberry coming very soon, and it is going to be talking about that whole thing. But I will say this right now before anything: do not donate any money until you 100% know that it is real and it is legitimate, because we don't know if it's a scam or not. And I don't want you guys to get scammed if it is. I'm not saying that it is or that it isn't. I'm just saying be cautious and be careful. Please save your money. Do not put your information out there until there is more proof behind this game, because we really don't have too much info on it, and it was proven that the assets in the trailers were actually bought from the Unity store or something like that. So I also do want to add that I think it's weird that the developer is completely abstaining from talking about LGBTQIA+ inclusivity. That's going to be a problem for me. I need to know that my people are represented in the game, and knowing that the developer is Russian and that the game is being developed in Russia, there are actually laws to where you kind of can't, do that or disclose that, because it is illegal to be gay in Russia. You can go to jail for it. I don't know if that's the reason why they're abstaining from saying anything, but I also think that that's also another red flag and why I'm skeptical as well. Well, we'll get into that later. But today we have another one. It's called Live the Life, and we know this is legit because it's actually on Steam, and it does have a Steam page. So the game's release date is slated for September 16th. Yes, that is less than a month away, guys. So there is another life simulation game coming next month. The developer is one man behind, and the publisher is one man behind. So this one definitely has a little bit more legitimacy, since there is actually info on the game, and it does have a Steam page and everything. It says, Live the Life is the first-person life simulation game focused on the deep player's interaction with the environment. Design your apartment using advanced building features, visit stores to buy furniture, food and clothing you like, and more. Completely free. Content coming. So maybe there won't be like paid DLC or something like that. Scrolling down on Steam, it says this game is not yet available on Steam. The planned release date is September 16th. This game plans to unlock in approximately 3 weeks. So you can add it to your wish list if you have a Steam account, of course. Oh, this is interesting. It says the languages are English and Russian. Is this another one made in Russia? If so, then definitely gonna have to keep an eye on this, because it's very possible that LGBTQIA+ inclusivity is not really a thing. Hoping that's not the case. About this game, welcome. Welcome to Port Anthony, a small town that has begun to attract young people with its perspective. Choose your look and become one of those who start their new life in a new city. Start with an apartment or live on the street. The game does not limit you in your choice. Explore your neighborhood and find out where to buy furniture, food, and clothing. Earn and spend money. Allow yourself whatever you want. Keep an eye on your health. Don't freeze on cold nights. Drink water on hot days. Explore the area without loading screens. Ooh, so it's an open world? You will have access to one of the districts of Port Anthony, the number of which will increase with new updates. Oh, that's cool. So it's basically starting out as an open world, but I guess just like a small district or a neighborhood, and as time goes on, they will add on to that open world. That's what it's sounding like right now. Also, regular updates will add new activities and facilities to the areas available at their time. The idea of the game is not to make the biggest world, but to make it as complex and comfortable as possible so that the player feels comfortable and knows every corner of the city. In general, provide the world you really want to live in. Interaction. With a first-person view, you are completely immersed in a fascinating game world, opening up new opportunities to interact with the surroundings. Now it's fun and exciting to explore the world. So is first-person camera the only camera mode? Because if so, then I don't know how I feel about that, because I do like the style that we have in The Sims, you know, the point and click and moving the camera around, but I also like having the option for first person too. You know, the option to go back and forth between them is nice because different players have different play styles, but I wouldn't be too against this. This does look fun, but how would you manage a whole family? Like, can you even have a whole family, or is it just one character that you get? Questions, questions, questions. Usual actions are felt in a new way. Now you can feel like you're part of the world without having to pause. It's hard not to understand the benefits of first-person vision, but you have to feel it for yourself. So it sounds like first-person is either the default or the only way to play the game and get around, but I will say that the graphics look really, really good, like super-duper hyper-realistic, but still not looking, you know, so realistic that it's creepy. I noticed that you guys were saying that about the people of the Newberry, and while I didn't really agree at first, I thought about it and I was like, you know what, you're kind of right. The fact that this is a video game and it looks almost like real life to the point where it literally shows every single wrinkle and freckle on your face and every single imperfection is kind of creepy, I'm not gonna lie. I definitely do prefer the more stylized and cartoony art style of, for example, The Sims 4 and upcoming life simulation game Paralives. So design, have the option of living in your own home, but for those who want some extreme conditions can live on the street at all, but be aware that it won't be easy. So you're basically saying that you could be homeless in this game? Interesting. I will say so far, I like the graphics, I like the art style. It's definitely not too extreme, it's definitely not cartoony either. Still not sold on it yet, gotta read a little more. But speaking of the decorating tools, the game gives the player a wide range of opportunities in the decorating of their own home, not limited only by the perspective of the camera. So this is interesting. So it looks like you do the build buy mode or whatever the heck it's called in this game, you do it in the first person live mode camera. You're actually walking around, as you can see in this little GIF here, and they're actually placing the wallpaper. I kind of like that because it's almost like real life when you're decorating and furnishing. You're actually walking around your house, you're placing and moving furniture. If you're painting, you're standing next to the wall that you're painting. It's so cool and realistic in that aspect. I love that. You can even see towards the end of the second GIF, the character like pushing the sofa back against the wall. Like, that is so cool. And everything is done in this first person mode. You can rotate, lift, lower, reposition, all of that stuff in this first person mode. And it looks like you can do most of the stuff with the mouse, judging by the on-screen guides. I really like that though, and as you're placing stuff on the wall, you can see behind that it actually shows a grid. So you can get it to be as even as you like. Combine the furniture as you wish. With a wide range of different styles of assortment, you can create your own and unique design that will reflect your personality. Home design becomes intuitive and performed in real time. With advanced features, you can combine furniture in your own way. What's next? During early access, frequent updates are planned, the purpose of which is to improve the game and add new content. All future content will be completely free. No full game price DLC, no microtransactions. EA could never. Sadly, I will say that does disappoint me, knowing that EA kind of thrives off microtransactions and that this game isn't gonna have any. So any future content or updates are going to be free as long as you buy the base game, basically. But what exactly are we expecting and what are the plans? The game really has a huge potential and we have to initially implement the most important moments of the game. New stores and opportunities, the implementation of a full dialogue system, which is partly already present in the game, and not only expect new space for buying and renting in the near future. I also have something else that I can definitely surprise you with. Ahead of us, there is an interesting way to develop the game, and do not miss the opportunity to join it. Ooh, stay tuned for new information on social networks and Steam page. Wow. Okay guys, so this actually seems 100% legit at this point. Like, I could definitely tell that this raises way fewer red flags, if any, to be honest. Those of you that did digging on People of the Newberry, I want you guys to see if any of this has been used or done before in any other games, or if any of these assets are bought, or if this looks completely legit and completely new. Of course, I want to tell you, remain skeptical, always remain skeptical, and do not donate any money to the developers, at least yet, until we find out more information. But I will say that so far, this definitely does look legit. Mature content description. The developers describe the content like this. This game may contain content not appropriate for all ages, or may not be appropriate for viewing at work. Nudity or sexual content, general mature content, and there actually are system requirements posted, which gives me yet another reason to believe that this is legit. So tell me guys, share down in the comment section below what you think about this. Are you thinking this is legit? Are you still skeptical, especially after, you know, the questions and concerns that are raised for People of the Newberry? I did ask you guys on my YouTube community page for that game, submit your questions, because I did have a Q&A, but I'm actually putting that on hold for now, just until I know a little more about this game, because I am kind of skeptical too, and I don't want to sit here and gas this thing up and hype it up and then it turn out to be fake and a hoax. That's not what I want to do, and I just want to get more information on it before I continue forward. So if you know any other information about People of the Newberry, or know any valuable information about this game, or concrete proof that it is either A, a hoax, or B, completely real, then please let me know or link it down in the comment section below. I don't normally accept links, but Sedina, my manager, my moderator, if you're watching this, allow those comments, please. So there actually are some videos here. I'm gonna go ahead and blow this up and we're going to watch. So this was created by Unreal Engine, and wow, this, wait, let's go back. Look at this, I like this. So they're showing some of the wall coverings here. You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of House Flipper. I get the same vibes as House Flipper. You can see the different wall patterns, textures, and colors. Some weird thing on the floor that says Floor Gang. I don't know what that means. I think that's just the way of being able to apply the flooring and wallpapers. Oh, that is so cool. You can actually carry the boxes in and move in. I was just talking about how I wanted that. Whoa, wait. I was just talking about how I wanted that in Paralyze. That's funny. So this game is going to give us, let's go back, because I missed a bunch of stuff. The little character person thingy, I almost called her a sim. No, Matt, she's not a sim. She brings the box in. You either press one of the mouse buttons to place, you press the scroll to rotate it, and you hold or press control for grid size. Okay, that's interesting. So the character places it, then they place a rug, then they place what looks to be like a dresser or some type of TV stand, a lamp, and look at the interactions here. We have interact, move, plug, unplug, and pack. So you can pack and unpack things in this game. That is so cool. So it looks like they click plug and you choose a socket, and then the light actually goes on. You can even open the drawers. What? This looks freaking dope. Oh my gosh. I love how you can freely rotate things on the wall. Like, that to me is really awesome. Oh, and the way they place that bed is so cool. Plugging in yet another lamp I see. Looks like another dresser. These pictures are a little too tiny for this wall, I will say. Oh, I love this. You know, I've said before that I am very excited just to see what builders do in Paralyze, because Paralyze is really going to be a builder's paradise. And you know what? I'm thinking the same thing about this game. This looks to be yet another builder's paradise, and I like this first person view now. Seeing the characters walk around with the boxes, really like this. Look at the flooring. It's so shiny and glossy. It literally looks so real. I feel like I'm like in an apartment in New York City or something. I don't know if I'm a fan of this old-fashioned furniture. Definitely ain't my taste. And that statue either, not the biggest fan, but I like the aesthetic of this game. I like where they're going with it. Oh my God, they're interacting with the bed. Look at the way you lay down. It's so realistic. POV, you're a sim in a simulation. Oh my God, the way that she gets out of bed. You can open and close the dresser. That's cool, I like that. Coming to Steam early access, August 25th. Bruh, that's this Tuesday. Oh my God, what if I got early access? That would be so freaking cool. Oh my God, that was so freaking loud. All right, there's another video here. Let's check this one out. I don't know if this one is any different from the other one that we saw. This one's showing more of the outside environment. So it looks like we have cars. Okay, so we know one thing, we have cars, we have open world. Oh, trucks, look at that. This looks like Grand Theft Auto 5. Like this is really detailed. I wanna know another thing. Are there seasons? Are we gonna be able to like see snow and see rain? The people look a little weird, but I can get used to that, I guess. I'm just happy that there are other games other than The Sims coming up because I'm just like so bored of The Sims right now. I need other things to play. I really do. I can definitely say that my favorite thing, or one of my favorite things so far, is being able to actually unpack stuff. I love it. I love it. I love it. And I love the name to Live the Life. It's so like life simulatory. Like you can tell it's a life simulation game just from that title. All right, we got some more pictures here. Can I blow these? Oh, I can blow these up. Ooh, we got streets, city streets, traffic lights. It looks like a store. I don't know if we can interact with this. I don't know if we can go inside, but it looks like we actually have like a full like society, which I definitely feel like The Sims 4 kind of lacks. I feel like once you go outside of your house, it's just kind of dead. Like there really isn't much going on. There isn't much purpose. This definitely looks interesting. I really hope we can drive those cars. I really, really hope. There's a furniture store. Old Sammy looks like another furniture store there. Maybe health clinic here. Would be cool to know if we could go inside of that. Another picture of vehicles, yet again, this time parked in a parking space. A look from the inside out of the environment. And graffiti. Is that gonna be another thing in this game? They did say that you can't be homeless, so I guess that this is where the homeless people are chilling out. Obviously, you can tell that someone lives here as there's a bottle of wine or a bottle of booze, a mat that someone's probably sleeping on, and lots of trash and what appears to be either a tarp or a blanket. So someone's been camping out here. Basketball court. Don't know if we can engage in sports, but it would be cool if we could. Ooh, a restaurant or some type of like cafe. It says open, so I don't know if you can go inside of this or interact or whatnot, but I'm interested, guys. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. There's more, there's more. So it says early access game, get instant early access and start playing, get involved with this game as it develops. So it says what the developers have to say. Why early access? Early access will fully support the project. As a developer, it will allow me to form a vision of the final version of the product, to receive feedback from the players, to implement the necessary features. It will be tough to make the desired product without the players' participation. Approximately how long will this game be in early access? It is difficult to talk about a specific date at this stage. It depends on the players' involvement and the amount of additional content, but even so, the release is scheduled for late summer 2021. So it looks like they made this before they knew the date, which now they know the date because it says it right here, September 16th, 2020. One thing's for sure, support will be ongoing. How is the full version planned to differ from the early access version? In the final version, all districts of the city will be available. New items and shops will be added. Oh, shops. Ooh, interaction with the residents of the city, including the dialogue system. So are they gonna actually speak English and not like a gibberish? Oh, that's gonna be interesting. Very interesting. And network interaction between players. Follow the news. There will be many things that we can surprise you with. You'd think that if they were this close to being released and this close to early access, which is coming next Tuesday, this Tuesday actually, that they would be promoting this all over social media, yet I don't see anything. I literally just found out about this from someone that tagged me in a post about it on Twitter from another simmer. So it's just like, you'd think that they would be a little more vocal about this game coming. What is the current state of the early access version? The current version provides one direct district, essential stores. Okay, so there are stores, apartments for living, nice. Possibility of living on the street, and a job. Well, what kind of job? Is it just one job, multiple jobs? Curious about that. Are they rabbit holes? Can you go to them? Lots of questions. Will the game be priced differently during and after early access? The community involved in early access brings in valuable input to the project development. That's why the price is lower for them. The price is expected to increase once all planned content has been added and early access is completed. I mean, if you want to give me early access, guys, my business email is at the link in the description box below. Thank you very much. How are you planning on involving the community in your development process? Players will be able to leave their comments, suggestions, and wishes for the further development of the project. Website and email for your feedback will be available. By criticizing certain aspects, players give a special and necessary feedback, which helps the game to become the one you want to play for hours of fun. Oh, this sounds so exciting. Let me know down in the comment section below, guys, what do you think about this? Do you have any concerns concerns? Are you skeptical? Do you think it's fake, or do you think this one's real? In my honest opinion, this one definitely looks more real, but I will say to remain skeptical, and please, please, please do not donate your money yet until we know more information. It's different with Paralyzed because the Paralyzed team gives us so much transparency. Like, we know so much about that game. We know so much about the developers. They tell us literally everything. So it's like, it's different, you know, to pledge money on Patreon to them, but it's different for something like this because we don't really know too much. But share your thoughts, comments down in the comment section below, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you found it entertaining and informative. Of course, if you did, be sure to give it a huge thumbs up and add it to your favorites playlist right here on YouTube. Subscribe to become a supporter today. Ding the bell next to it so you are notified and can be a part of the notification squad. Of course, you can follow me on social media. That includes Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, Twitch, and much more. Links are down below. I love each and every one of you guys, Simuna back, and I will see you all next time. So long and happy simming. Bye, guys.